Hi guys, it's Sarah. Welcome back to another video here on my channel. Today we are going to be doing something that I am so excited about. It took me forever to get this set up last night, but I'm so happy I did it. I'm so satisfied with it. So as you guys know, we have been flattening my island, or at least flattening like a considerable chunk of it. And at last, we are going to look at the mood board for what I want my island to be in 2022. This island, I'm still thinking that at some point I will get another Switch. I'm hoping to find one used or something like that so it's a little bit less expensive, because I do want a content island for you guys, but this island, my main one, we're gonna keep her. I'm never getting rid of her. But we are pretty much starting over, changing up the vibe, getting things worked. I've moved 3 different villagers to the beach at last. So let's go look at the mood board. It's time. Lucky's so excited. Look at him back there. Okay, so you can see this pretty big swath of 3rd level, the darker green through the middle of my map. That's pretty much what I have taken down so far. I know it doesn't look like a lot, but it is like, it's a good quarter of my map that is just empty now, and I'm really excited about it. So that's a big area where I'm gonna start doing some remodeling, stuff like that. You can see my house to the right of that. I'm probably gonna put a villager up there, and then to the right and up on that 3rd level near the campground, I think I'm gonna put Coco up there. So I want her to have like a really cute spooky area. I'm gonna put the moon pond, which I did finally take down, over near Lucky's area. So I definitely have ideas now. I'm so glad I finally just demolished. Like, I had been telling you guys, oh, I'm doing it slowly, blah, blah, blah. No. I finally just did it and got rid of stuff, and I'm so happy about it. So that's what we're working with right now. I moved Bill, Poppy, and I think Coco. Yeah, Coco's on the beach right now. Moved them down to the beach, and yeah, I'm just really excited to see where this is going to go, guys. So let's look at the mood board. So these are some of my favorite plants that I'm really excited to be working with. I want to bring more color to the overall vibe of the island. Not everywhere, but I want to work with it more. I'm planning to unlock the way that you can like design the villager homes, and I think that's going to help me, because a big thing that I've struggled with, and I'm sure you guys do this too, or know what I'm talking about, is the fact that like the villager homes kind of delineate what goes in their yard. So for instance, like Poppy is like a red and white house, so her yard was like a red and white cafe, and I didn't feel like anything else looked good there for her. But I'd like to be able to put, you know, oranges and yellows and maybe give her a farm or something, because I think her inside of her house is like beautiful, like maple wallpaper and stuff like that, and I wish I could bring that to her. So that's the goal, is to get that unlocked on Happy Home Paradise, and then I can kind of feel more comfortable bringing more colors to the yards. And then over here, these are some of my like favorite codes. You've probably seen me use them a million times. I'm gonna go through very soon and do new codes. Not for everything. I'm gonna change my path. You can see right there I have the yellow path that I think Colin Crossing made this past fall. I think I'm gonna go back to a brick version, or this right here is from like my favorite version of like the path. And I am gonna have a fall island, and I think that color green still looks really good this time of year on the game. You can see it looks nice with the glowing moss weeds, which I'm gonna pretty much switch most of my weeds to these, at least when I can, like where I'm gonna put them. I have this whole idea for Lucky's Forest, which I know we just did, but I want to add in more elements of that moss and the glowing moss items, maybe the vine items for his area, and just kind of revamp it a little bit. But I think that will probably be something we do in like a finishing touches video, or like an updating video, where I take the areas that I like the Lucky's, you know, house and the post office area, the corn maze that we made. Those are all areas that I'm really happy with and really proud of. So I may do a video just updating those and giving them the touches that the rest of the island's gonna get. Let me grab this little mushroom real fast. And then we can move on to, I have so many new items to look at with you guys and talk about. So this is the castle set right here, and I've put it in the damaged version because I am freaking obsessed. Like, if nothing else, this right here, this is the vibe. This is what I want. This is what I've wanted all along. It's that spooky, creepy, cottagecore, witchy, just dreamland. Like, that's what I want. This over here is, I think it's called like the medieval building wall or something like that, and I'm gonna be working with this. I'm thinking about revamping the shopping district with that. I'm gonna play around with it because I don't really love, at least on my island, I've never been able to make it work when you do the faux like boarding up of the other buildings in the game. I have seen quite a few people do it with the museum, and that tends to look really amazing. So I don't know, I may just play around with it. I think it's harder to do with the Nooks and Able Sisters just because those buildings have such bright colors and stuff like that, so it's hard to like shift perspective enough. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see what we can do. I definitely want to incorporate some kind of like ruined area, maybe even building up the castle wall and then putting somebody's house behind it and giving them like a spooky castle. I want to play with it. I think it's gonna be really, really cool. This cave, oh my god. Okay, hold on. We'll talk about the gazebo. This is gonna go probably either on the beach or in Lucky's area. I just freaking love this gazebo. I think it's so cute. You can't put anything in it, which I think is a little disappointing, but I get it because, you know, you're obviously walking through it, so if you had an item in here, you couldn't get into it, you couldn't get around it. I see why they did it, but yeah, it's a little annoying, but it is what it is. You can put paths under it, and I think it looks really good. I think the beach would be a good place for this. Maybe near Nate's house too, because he has the green-brown exterior, so that could be really nice. And then moving back here, we've got some of the, sorry, my cat is trying to sit in my lap, but he's trying to get my attention before he sits down, so he's just stepping on things. I'm sorry if I'm talking really fast. Also, I'm just really excited. This is a favorite video that I've done in a while, so I'm really enjoying doing this for you guys. This little glowing moss cave, I think is what it's called, or the vine cave. I am obsessed with how this looks. I think this is gonna go near Coco's house, and I'm probably gonna do it like this, where I'm gonna rotate it around, have a couple of them, where she just has like a mountainous, beautiful little front yard. This item makes me so freaking happy. I can't even tell you guys. Also loved the ruined arch. This is so freaking cute. I'm obsessed. These new items, guys, they're such a vibe. They make me so happy. Okay, so now, oh, we have so much to look at. The new update, y'all. The update. It was overwhelming. I was stressed, and then I laid out everything that I wanted to use, and I was like, holy, we're gonna have the best island. I'm so excited. Okay, so we're looking at different ponds that I'm planning to use. This is the glowing moss pond. Oh, how satisfying that is. So cute. Oh, I think it's adorable. And then we've got this one right here. This is like the base game one that we've had pretty much since the beginning. I think it's so cute. And then the yuzu pond right here. And that, I think, looks so good. Like, people have been putting it in farmers markets or little, like, what are they called? Like, harvest festivals and stuff like that. I'm super excited to utilize that item. I think it's so pretty. And then behind me over there, we'll do a little camera pan because I can't get to everything that I laid out for you guys. So over here, oh, can I not go up any higher? Okay, you can see it from back. But I love that little light post with my flag on it. That's a nightshade flag that a creator probably made for somebody else, but it fits so well on my island. I think it's so cute. So I've been using it as my island flag for several months, a very long time. And then over here, we've got the different kitchen areas. I just think these are so freaking cool. That kitchen, I'm gonna redo my whole kitchen. We're doing an interior with that once I unlock partition walls on my island, which I think I've done technically, so we can do that soon. We're gonna be building a kitchen with that, but I'm also, I think for Coco, I'm gonna make her just a really cool little area where she can have like outdoor cooking space with all her stuff. I'm obsessed with that little, what's it called? The storefront over there. I think that is so cool. The hanging lights, the mushroom lamp. How freaking cute is that sword? And the map like flutters in the breeze. Are you kidding me? It's so adorable. And I just, oh my god, the new items. This vine lamp right here, incredible. I love it so much. All right, so let's take a stroll down here. We can kind of go through these. We've got that new produce bag, which is going to be so cool in the farmer's market that I'm going to build. I think the farmer's market is going to go in this area where we're standing. That's going to be one of the first things that you kind of hit when you get on the island, and it'll be my take on the orchard slash farmer's market. So that means if you've been following me, we're gonna redo the orchard space again. I think it's time. It has like a I made like a treehouse orchard, kind of. We're gonna redo it. Wolfgang and Olive have houses up there, and I love the idea of Wolfgang having like a spooky little wolf cottage in the woods. So we're gonna do that for them, and then Olive's house is pretty much gonna stay the same because I'm pretty happy with it. But yeah, that whole orchard area is gonna get a revamp up there. We've got the leaf piles. You can see that bistro table back there with the yellow umbrella. I'm going to probably build some kind of cafe on the beach, probably in front of Clay's house near the dock. I think that would be so cute. This new furniture, all these new sets that we got, look at that Moroccan set. It is so beautiful. I'm a big fan of the red with the like dark gold kind of tan wood. But it has so many different color combinations, you guys. If you haven't found this item yet, highly recommend. It's so cute. It comes with the little poof, the sofa, and then there's a table we'll look at in just a second too. I love both of those so much. Can't wait to use them. The garden wagon, oh my god, just imagine that in Coco's space. She's gonna have the coolest yard. I'm also probably gonna use that near my house as well. I love that, I think it's the Regal set up there with the gold sofa, so pretty. If we come down here, you can see kind of the spookier things we're going to be working with. Oh my god, the joy that that brings me. This cauldron comes in like 6 or 7 different colors. We're going to be utilizing the mess out of this cauldron. I also really love the gemstone cart. I feel like they saw certain things that people were making, like custom content creators, because do you guys remember when I did the umbrella video a million years ago and we talked about how cool the little umbrellas of gemstones were? And now we have a gemstone cart. I just thought that was crazy that they did that. We've got the spooky skeleton back there, which I just love. Some of my favorite food items. I'm going to be using this present pile around the island. I think it's so cute. These are just kind of, you know, a mood board of things that I can see myself utilizing and using. And oh my god, there's so many cool new ones. This is like a little barrel, and I think it's going to look so good in the farmer's market area. It is freaking amazing, and it comes in like a stacked version too that you can get. You can see the tea cozy, the candle set. Back here, I've got some more farmer's market items. The bread basket. Oh my god, it's so cute. The little basket of all the crops that we can use. I got a code from one of the Nikki that I just toured. I just toured her island, and I'm going to be using that for underneath the barrel from now, or not the barrel. Sorry. I'm so excited to be talking to you guys about all this. I have so many ideas. The little hand cart. That's what we're going to be doing with that. These items right here, they're just such good clutter items. I feel like we just finally have everything we need to really go all out with cottagecore in a way that I always kind of just felt stunted before. Like I felt like I would get to a point and I was like, okay, I guess I'll use the log stakes again. And I just didn't know what to do. But now, like, look at how nice these items look together. Guys, I'm just so excited. Okay, this is the Moroccan table. Just to show you the top of it. How beautiful is that? Isn't that just so pretty? I love it. And it comes in several different colors. Again, this is the original with that like tan dark gold wood, but it comes in like a shinier tabletop. The legs come in different colors. It's very nice. I love it. You can see my food stuff. I am going to be using the heck out of those jam jars. That was one of the first things I made when we got cooking. But I also love like this little item right here. I can see that going. I think Poppy's still going to have a cafe, but I'm just going to branch out on the color scheme for her a little bit and make it a little bit more cozy. So I'm really excited about that. God, I just love the different food items. Oh, it's so cool. Everything just looks so good together, guys. And then back here, we've got some of my favorite larger items. So I've got the wood-burning stove, the windmill that is going to make the farmer's market just come to life. The farmer's market is also going to be my farm. I don't know if I said that, but I'm doing like an orchard farm farmer's market. So it's going to kind of have that farm to table vibe. I love the patchwork quilt stuff. This is the like chair, and then I think that one, I can't think of what they're called. This one might be called like the patchwork armchair or something, and then this is like the sofa chair. There's also a couch with this set, but I don't love the couch as much because it's just like a it's like a rectangle, like a squishy rectangle. It is cute though. I've used it in builds, but it almost looks like an ottoman and not a couch, if that makes sense. Oh, but then here's a better view of that Moroccan set and all of that. It just, guys, I'm just so excited. Oh, I'm so excited. So this is the mood board for 2022. This is what we're going for. I think, oh, who's coming for me? Hello, Lucky. Let's see what Lucky has to say. Oh yeah, we can take that. That's actually perfect because we can go look at. Oh my God. We'll do that for him. Yeah, I can do it. And I can show you guys what we've taken down so far. So this area, I'm going to turn into another little sitting space. And then we'll go up to Wolfgang's house. Hopefully we can find him. This is my old farmer's market. I like this area, but again, I'm thinking about just taking it down. Starting fresh. This was kind of right before I got into my swing of like what I wanted my island to look like and what I wanted my designs to look like. So I can see myself kind of starting fresh and taking this down and trying new stuff. And then that opens up a huge chunk of land up here by the pumpkin patch that I think we could really utilize. Because I am going to keep the pumpkins separate from the rest of the crops. So they're not going to be in the garden that I was talking about. The garden's going to be just the like crop items that aren't the pumpkins. This is that little tree house I was telling you guys about. I love this space. I think this space is really beautiful. And this is kind of my take on an orchard right now. I'm not super happy with it anymore. I don't want to keep it like this, I don't think. So we're going to change that. Olive's house is going to get an update, but I like it. I think it's good. I like the vibe. She has our little hybrid garden and a little van over here. Love that for her. So she's staying the same, but I'll go show you where I put Wolfgang and you can see what I mean about wanting to update up here. So I do think we're going to take this down. And then if you go behind this area, I like over here, we're probably going to keep this part of the pumpkin patch because I think this all looks like it goes together. Like this makes sense to me. But then I kind of want to update this area and include, you know, the jam jars actually on the tables and stuff like that. So yeah, we're going to update that. But over here is where I moved Wolfgang's house. And I definitely want to change the vibe of Wolfgang's house. I want to give them like a cabin back here. And I love the waterfall feature. And if I can kind of push this over or push this over, we're gonna just play with it and see what we want to do, but we'll figure it out. And then we're going in here to deliver this gift to Wolfgang. And I can go show you guys where Bill's house used to be next because that is pretty weird. Let's go ahead and deliver this before I forget. Oh God. Wolfgang, I'm sorry, I time traveled and everything's been weird. I do love the inside of Wolfgang's house. I think it makes sense for them. And you can see they have the wood burning stove. So I do definitely want to give... Oh, cute. Oh. Okay, give me the thing. Oh, a hat. Oh God. Oh, okay. I don't, but thank you, Wolfgang. Yeah, I love the ironwood in here. I think Wolfgang might be a grumpy. I think they're a grumpy. But they have kind of a similar vibe to what Henry's house used to look like. And Henry is a smug villager. Didn't love him. Got rid of him a while ago. Alright, but let's go look at the other place that we really did some construction. because I didn't record. That was also really freeing. So like I said, when I take this down, probably won't record that. It felt really good to just do it and not worry about having to make a video about it. So I think I'm going to continue that way for the rest of the demolition, and then you guys can just catch up with me when it's time to do the speed builds. So here's where Poppy's house used to be. This whole place is going to get a revamp, a change. This over here used to have water. There used to be like a big trail of water coming down here. God, it's so crazy. So that is Olive's house up there. There used to be a bridge right here that I've never been happy with the placement of. And then this is Nate's house. I love Nate's house. I don't think I'm going to change it very much. This was a build I was really, really happy with. I do want to give him like some space on the beach over here and go ahead and just make this his house. We're going to move, this used to be a tree. I'm going to move the bridge so that it's here. If not a diagonal over here, something like that. I just think this whole area is so chunky. I'm not happy with it. It doesn't flow very nicely. So I want to mix that up for Nate and change that for him. And then this is where Bill's house used to be. And Bill's house, he was one of my OGs. So his house has not moved since I got him. Like this, I'm standing where it used to be. That's so weird. So this water used to come all the way down here and kind of meandered and did all of this, and now it's just this huge open space. So I love the way this looks. This was part of something I did for Bill, and I'm gonna keep this area, I think, but again, we're updating. So I may put Bill's house back in this general area, but I kind of want to do new things with it. I'm thinking about maybe putting him up on a hill. I don't even know. I moved this over. My plaza area, like I said, is going to get updated, but probably not change too much. I made this space, so this is, again, there used to be water all up in here. This area I love. I've had it from the beginning, love it. I think it's so natural, so perfect for the island, so we're not changing that. But I did build up this big chunk right here next to where the farmer's market's going to be, and I'm thinking about putting a villager up there. Maybe even Poppy? I'm not sure. I want somebody over here that makes sense to be near the garden, and I think Poppy does. So I don't know. We're gonna play with it a little bit, see what I want to do. I could even move Olive over here and then give Poppy the beach house. I don't know. Okay, so I cut myself off because I was just a rambling mess and I was making no sense. Anyway, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If I can suggest anything for y'all, it's to do this for your island if you're feeling overwhelmed. It did take me a while, but it was so worth it, and I'm so excited with the way everything looks together, and I just feel like I have so much inspiration. So if this inspired you, if you enjoyed it, please consider giving the video a like and subscribing to the channel. I'm here every Monday and Friday, and we have an amazing tour coming up on Friday. Oh, I can't wait. It's gonna be so much fun. But I hope you guys are doing great and having a wonderful start to your week, and I'll see you guys around so soon. Have a good one. Bye!